I don't want to offend anybody on the island, but I think this is maybe what you could call the center of all the stoneworks done on the island. Small little market here. So I think here we are supposed to go up. This is the Stonemasonry School, the only one in Croatia. So small beach here, relatively close to the center. Pebble. So now we are down, on the way down to Pučišća, another coastal town. This is a very interesting town, very nice town. So I really look forward to get down visiting again. I've been here several times. The worst part about Pučišća is the driving to that one. It's really a long way up from the central road going over the island. So, and we want to take number 2. This is to the center of town. I have all the community spaces up here before we get down to the seaside. As you see, pretty narrow here. You don't want to go 2 cars at the same time, so we'll let this guy pass. Let's see if they have some VIP parking for us. Good, then let's explore Pučišća and see what we can find here. So now we are in Pučišća, one of my favorite places on Brač Island. It's a small holiday village or coastal village located on the northern side of the island, so basically looking towards the mainland, which is behind us. I don't want to offend anybody on the island, but I think this is maybe what you could call the center of all the stoneworks done on the island. The main city for that is probably Pučišća. For instance, there's a Stonemasonry School here, the only one in Croatia. We're going to pass by that one, and we're going to simply explore the old town and also see how the beaches look in this town. So let's have a walk around. You can see Pučišća is centered, the whole town is centered around the head of the bay, and you see the bay is relatively narrow, and then it basically out at the end it turns to the left, so it's really well protected city, so you can imagine the reason why it was established back in the days. Some sculpture here. And Pučišća municipality is the largest municipality on island Brač geographically. The area which is covered by the municipality is the biggest one. Oh, we don't want to fall in the water here. Even the lamppost is made of stone out here. So they do different sculptures, probably to show the skills of the stonemasons. Wow. Wonder if it has light also. I'm not sure. So it's the same guy. But you can just see all the stone houses up here, old stone houses. And another one that doesn't say. Oh, it says Rad. It's about Pučišća. Yeah. 1980. And in the city itself here is 1,300 people, so one of the little bit bigger towns on island Brač. So here you kind of can get the idea what we are looking at now. When you consider the quality and the looks of the stonework here, this is the Stonemasonry School, the only one in Croatia. Look how skillful somebody needs to be to do this. Ah. Oh, I would like one of these. I would like one of these. Amphora. Wow. And this is for a, probably for a church. You know, this for, it could be this one for baptism. Or maybe it's too small for that. And maybe this is, you think this is sinks for homes?
Could be,
Yeah. And wow, they're copying. Is that an old line? So they're copying it here. It was okay, we were filming. We just didn't see at the entrance that you have to pay €6 to see the works of the students in here. How did they make the amphora here? Is all of this made by the students here?
Yes.
Wow.
15 to 19 years old.
For them to pass the exam, is there anything which they need to be able to finish?
Of course.
Yeah?
I can show you.
Yeah? Yeah?
They need to split both like this, and they need from something like this to make this piece.
Oh, make a piece like that. Yeah.
With hand tools.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
And they work everything here by hand tools.
Everything by hand. Yeah.
No machines, no pneumatics.
No machine. Wow.
After they finish this,
Yeah?
they need to make
One of these?
one of these,
Yeah.
or they can change like this one and make
An amphora, like yeah.
or bowl or something. So,
Yeah.
okay, this is they need to finish this piece in 1 year.
In 1 year.
If they don't, so for example, this is second year and third year.
Aha.
They still working on that, but if they finish it, they can bring it home.
Ah, they can bring it home, yeah.
If they don't do it, you just collect it here.
Collect it here, and okay, yeah.
Okay, when they need to graduate, so they have 3 years of study and 4 years of study.
Okay, okay. 3 or 4 years?
And 4 years.
And 4 years.
So
Okay.
after 3 years, they're crafters. After 4 years, they're technicians.
Aha.
They have final exam, so they'll pick some piece from one box.
Yeah?
They can look. For example, this guy picked this piece. So this is the
Aha.
They need to draw this. So they need to draw all facade, this detail, and after that, they will make the same drawing in AutoCAD.
Yeah?
Okay, and after that, they will draw something like this. This is drawing for workshop. So this is in real measurement.
In real measurements, yeah.
Okay, so and they need to finish this piece in 5 days.
In 5 days
All
only?
by hand tools.
Wow, that's kind of, that's a task. So really a proper education when they come out. Super. Thank you very much. Yeah. But I really like that they keep this tradition alive. You know, you look basically in every country, any craft, you know, it's not dying out because there's a huge need for it, but there's simply too few young people who learns these things. And it would be a pity if it kind of disappears.
Yeah.
So small beach here, relatively close to the center. Pebble. But they do a lot with sculptures. Look, there's another one here. But so that's the second one, which is made in metal. You would think, you know, when everything is. Yeah, that's a creepy one, no head. And here's another one, also in metal. So I'm not sure what the story is. Okay, this is a combination of the stone below and then. We're not gonna walk any further out here. If we need to conserve some energy for managing, also taking the other arm. So we're gonna turn around. So now we're gonna head back to the center. And then we're gonna take the right arm and go out and explore on that side. So now we are back in the center again. And we're gonna go on the other side and take the other arm from the head here, head of the bay. Again, as we have seen in all the other towns and villages we have been to, you have all the stone products. And main church, Again, really nice, made everything with stone, but still Celta is in another category. And here they have, what does it say here? Pučišća Palace, hotel and restaurant. So that's probably this up here. Yeah, it must be, it can't be that one. And then if you're coming with your Hummer, you might not be able to go to this part here, as it's only 2.5 meters wide. But if you have a smaller, regular sized car, I think you should be fine. Oh, I think you can rent one of these. Yeah, it says ST Rent. That would also be a cool way to drive around on the island. What do you have here? Butcher, market, Sanya. I would guess Sanya is running that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was here once when there was market in this place here. So it kind of makes sense now. It looks like they're renovating. So let's see, maybe that's what's gonna be put in there again once they are done. And I know at one point of time, Pučišća used also to be very popular for these gullet trips. A lot of these boats were sailing into Pučišća in the evening. I'm not sure if that's still the case. And they were staying overnight here, because I've been here a few times where there was 3, 4, 5, 6 of them moored. Which is, of course, is good for these small cities, because you have a lot of people who comes and goes in the restaurants, spends an afternoon here and contributes to the economy. Nice how they made it out here. Ooh. And now we're almost out at the second beach in the bay, which I just wanted to show you. So all, as you can see, all within walking distance, no matter where you have your apartment here, you can easily get to the beach. So it's down here. Also looks, okay, there's a little bit of grass pulled out here, but otherwise nice blue color. And you have an inflatable aqua park, so probably very popular with the kids. And actually, I forgot to tell when we were on the other side. So basically, going out this way takes you out of the bay, and you get out in the channel between the mainland and Island Brač. But just out at the end to the right is probably the biggest stone quarry on Island Brač, Jadrokammen out there. That's where they dig out the stone, and you can easily see it from the mainland, the place. So that's also another reason why Pučišća is the heart of the stoneworks here on Island Brač. So let's go back to the center. I think, it continues out here. You can keep walking if you are on an exercise trip. You can walk quite far out there. There's another bay. But as we are walking a lot already, we don't necessarily need to overdo it. So we are slowly gonna head back to the town. We're gonna leave the Seaside promenade and try to go up between the houses, just to get an idea what's up here. And as far as we could see on maps, this is the best way. Hopefully we are right. Small little market here. So I think here we are supposed to go up. Get to this little street, which is one of the main streets going down through the, I don't know what you would say, old town.
Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. So here. Dobar dan. Exactly, now we're going to get to the church, but from the other side. That was what I wanted to do. This must be the way to the bell tower, but it doesn't look like you can go up there. Hotel. This is supposed to be here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was the name? Puteos. And here's also hotel. Ah, nice. Nice. So the reception is up there. Really nice, mate. And terrace restaurant in here. Swimming pool for hotel guests only. Wow. Can we pretend? What we saw at the Stonemasonry School, where they were doing the lions, maybe this is work from over there. I would assume so. Pretty much the same. And the one, a little bit older one, he said that was basically the model for the other ones. So this was our walk around Pučišća on Island Brač. Hope you like this small village. I think it's a great place if you are looking for a calm holiday, maybe with kids. You know, here you would definitely find that. So please give the video a like, follow our channel, and till the next one. Thank you very much.